to see you.
So you're an Andrea, and I'm a, depending who you're talking to, Andrea, or if it's my dad and he's cross, Andrea. Does that mean I've got a boy's name? Andrea.
Yeah, it's a boy's name in Italy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a boy. I think so.
Okay. I'm a girl. I think so.
So is it like the Italian version of Andrew?
I guess so.
Do you think?
Yeah. I've never heard that. Andrew.
Andrew is an English boy's name.
Yeah.
Okay, I say Andrew.
Andrew, I like that.
It's fine.
Now, listen, way back when you boarded that flight and then you got to the UK and you were standing in that queue with thousands and thousands of other X Factor hopefuls, did you ever think it could happen to you?
No, not really. I mean, I was like between thousands and thousands of people, so like I was like, this is like a big holiday for me. I didn't really want to impress anyone. I mean, I was there because this is like the biggest dream of my life, but I wasn't really expecting anything.
But why? Because they do X Factor in Italy, don't they?
Yeah.
Why did you want to come here rather than
Well,
go for the
I've
Italian
always
one?
been a massive fan of the show, and I actually got the chance to go in front of the judges in Italy, so I had to make a choice. Yeah, and my choice has been England.
Okay. You know what I always thought when you were on every week? You look so surprised. All the time you just look so surprised. Like, me? Are they talking about me? And every week, even to the very end.
I'm still surprised.
Still surprised.
with you, there was an element, though, I think, of... Because you wore your big chunky jumpers, you know, and you didn't really come dressed as a pop star.
Oh, no.
So everybody kind of probably thought you're not going to be any good. And then you sang, and this amazing voice
thank
came.
you. Thank you very much. I mean, I just wanted to be the way I am. Like, I used to...
Who you are,
I mean, I used to wear that jumper every single day to go to university.
Where's the pub jumper?
I think they stole it. I can't find it anywhere.
See all the exits. Where is it?
You know, when you look back now, and we all have regrets, don't we? You look back and you think, I wish I'd have done it that way. I wish I could have done things this way. Is there anything you go, oh, damn, I've got that. I could have done it if we're looking at it now?
I mean, looking back, probably some things could have been different, but, I mean, if I'm here now, I think it's okay the way it was.
Do you mean song choices? Would
Yeah.
I thought you meant that.
But...
What's it like? Because you still live in Italy, don't you? Oh, song choices. Go on then. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, I was just saying.
Was he gonna say something?
Might have had different song choices at some points.
Which one?
Some points.
I mean, like, the whole thing is so overwhelming. So, like, sometimes you just have 2 minutes to decide. So I'm really pleased with everything that's happening.
Oh, you're too
in terms of Andrea, in terms of song choices, obviously your album and your single is out today, which is wonderful. The song choices that you've got on there, that you've got on your album. Obviously, you know, we've had people who've been on X Factor before. They cover a lot of other people's songs, but that's not necessarily the case with you.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm so glad that RCA gave me the chance to actually record original stuff, because that's all I ever wanted. I think I just want to show the kind of artist I am, I want to be. So.
And I love the title. I love the whole idea of it, Kelly. I love, because obviously Beyonce has her alter ego when she goes out. Was it Sasha Fierce? Yeah. So your alter ego is Kelly?
A sort of. I just think Kelly's story is very different to mine. Okay. Kelly is a girl who loves a boy that her family don't like, so she basically leaves home to follow this boy.
This is just made-up thing in your head, or this is a person?
Well, I don't really know if Kelly exists. Like, yeah. I don't know her personally.
Right.
But Kelly's somewhere in the world.
Right.
Like, living his life.
Okay.
And I just thought that, like, even if Kelly's story is very, very different to mine, like, she's very strong and powerful. She's brave enough to follow her dreams. So I think the image of Kelly sums up the last year of my life. So the album had to be called Kelly.
So I mean, Beyonce said when she goes on stage, because she's actually quite a shy person in real life, and then she goes on and completely knocks everyone's socks off. Do you take on a different personality when you go on stage, or are you always purely you?
I think so. I mean, I feel different when I'm on the stage. I know exactly what I want to do when I'm singing. I mean, I know what I want to do in my life, like, as well. But I mean, I'm confident when I'm singing. which is good.
Yeah.
What is this
And
to
what
do with...
do you think- Sorry. And what do you think about the new judges?
Too many questions.
Oh, I think it's going to be very cool this
Who
year.
would you
'cause
have out of the new ones? Who would be your favourite?
I think Nick. I think he's going to see. Yeah, I think he's going to see things from a different point of view.
Very young as well.
Yeah.
And you're still in touch with Mel B, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because I always think with X Factor, I always think, oh, they say they're a mentor, but as soon as you leave, they forget all about you. But
No,
that's
it's
not
not
the
that
case.
case. Yeah, and I'm very pleased because, I mean, she's so nice and she's been so supportive during the show, and she kept showing me that support even if the show was over.
As Paul said in a press conference when he got back home, you know, and he was pouring tea in his apartment in New York, there was a couple of ants going across, and, you know, before this movie, he would have, boom, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would. Now I don't know. They're on a mission.